Hello. Right. So, I just came back from walking Molly, and it has appeared to me that there are a lot of problems with summer. And these problems are that it is too hot, just in general. Like, it's almost as if when I'm walking and I hear a splat behind me, I think it's my butt melting off. Also, when I walk around outside and like I'm too lazy to put in my contacts or whatever, it is literally so bright that I'm just straining my eyes and they just are going ow, ow. Like, everything outside is reflective and it's all shining back up at me. Like, just there. I mean, it could give a girl a headache, like that, you know? Like lickety split. Another thing, exercising. Nearly impossible. Because who wants to exercise when there's a possibility that my butt could be melting off? Literally. It feels wet. Sweat. Also, like, glasses, like when you wear them and stuff, they like slip, and we'll get back to that though. So I was walking Molly, and of course she had to poop, you know. And Molly doesn't just poop. Molly sort of produces a greenish, yellowish, slight brownish mixture that just comes out of her. And her poop stance is the same as her pee stance, you know. It's the hunch and then the squat. It's just, so I never know what she's doing. She pees like 4 times a walk. 4 times. Just pees and pees and pees. I'm thinking, what are you drinking? You know? What are you drinking? Anyway, back to the pooping. She literally, like, walks as she poops. So, I mean, she starts pooping, walks up, poops, walks, poops. So I'm trying to collect all the poop with one hand while my other hand is holding on to Molly, who's still pooping, you know. So, and then my phone and my, like, music is in this hand along with Molly, so I'm trying to pick up stuff, you know, pick up, right? And then here's the problem, right? I have Molly trying to get away because her poop smells so bad. You know, I don't blame her, but I'm the one who has to pick it up. So anyway, she's trying to run off, right? And I'm holding on to her, you know, pulling, and I have my phone, and, you know, I don't want it to drop, so I'm holding on tight. But then I have this poop in this hand. I have to knot it somehow, you know? I have a couple of options. I could put the phone down and, you know, step on the leash so that she doesn't move. And then use both of my hands to tie it, you know. I could tie it with my teeth. What I end up doing is squatting on the ground, like squatting like that, putting the poop bag down, putting the phone down, I wrapped the leash around my arm like that, you know, just like that. And then I tied it with both hands, kept the bag of poop in this hand, still have this leash around my arm like this, grabbed my phone, and then kept walking. Now, I'm full of stuff, right? Like, I don't have much leeway. If I know somebody and I'm supposed to wave, well, I either wave and, you know, risk the loss of Molly, just shooting off. By the way, I think she purposely poops, and then when she poops, she's like, ha ha, ha, what can I do to make Patrice angry? She literally, like, goes in every direction. So you're pulling this way, you're pulling that way, and you don't have much control because all you got is this, you know? And a poop. So you can't wave to anyone and whatever. But what happens when your glasses start to slip down and they're slipping down and you're like, oh no, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. So you got some options. You could push your glasses up with your poop. Or you could lose Molly and your phone, right? So, sorry. And your phone. Or you have to somehow reach your arm up and sort of push your glasses back. So you tilt your head down and you push it up. But your head's down, right? So gravity is pulling it right back down again. So you sort of gotta scoop into it like that. Like scoop in. You see, it's a lot of problems. Okay, so I'm going. People are coming, you know. Molly's scared of people, so she's sort of running off all over the place, but I still got her in this arm, so I'm pulling too, and then the bag of poop is flying, or whatever. I'm thinking, God help us, you know? So then we finally cross the street, run, because, you know, dogs this time of year, the sun is so hot that the tar is like an oven or a stove top. It's like a stove top, and it's like hot coals on their feet, so they're just, you know, kind of going like that, right, to get across. I'm turning into my mother. Oh. Okay, forget I mimed a dog. Okay, so we cross the street. We walk down. Oh, lo and behold, I see a group of 3 boys walking this way. I pretend to, you know, go on my phone while, you know, it's right here, so it's more like, you know, and then my bag of poop. Or, I guess it's more like this. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm going through my phone, just pretend that I'm social and whatever, and I don't see them. It turns out it's Evan Masinkovich and his buddies. I didn't get a good look at anyone else. So, I just, like, bed walked, like you wouldn't believe. Turned the corner and ignored them. Then, I get into the door, right, bag of poop, I left it outside because Miss Woodcock hasn't told me where her trash cans are, so I just sort of leave it on her porch, because that's what she said. She told me, she said, oh, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it, and I said, okay, where do you want me to put the bag of poop? And she says, oh, just leave it outside. I mean, what a broad term, you know, leave it outside. So you run into the dilemma, do you want it next to the house so that your neighbors don't complain? Or, you know, having poop next to your house is not, like, what you want, ever. It's not ideal. Just not ideal. At all. No. Finally, we get inside, air conditioning, I wash my hands, I take off her harness. Because Miley isn't one of those dogs that can just walk with like a collar and a leash. No, she needs a harness. A harness. And then I get my paycheck and I leave. I have off tomorrow. That's good. Oh, I had a field hockey game. It's so hot that your feet are burning inside of your shoes. So I get there like exactly at 7 o'clock, and the game starts at 7 o'clock. So by the time I walk to the field, the whistle just blew and they start, right? So I'm kind of just waiting for somebody to need a sub, but it's like the beginning of the game, so nobody is really tired, so nobody wants a sub. So you're just sort of standing there awkwardly because you're the only sub, and then you just sort of wait for somebody. But at one point, because I thought my mom would be angry with me for not like trying to play, I just said, "Does anybody need a sub?" really quietly, so that no one would need one. And the ref looked at me and he said, oh no, you don't do that. You gotta call them out or else they won't come out. They'll just keep playing." Okay, well, the thing is, I don't know anyone other than the goalie and one girl who's on the other side of the field. So, cool. Right? Wrong. Okay. It's awful. It's awkward and awful, and one of the girls, Amanda, supposedly, I'm pretty sure, said, "Oh, what do you play?" I'm like, "Oh, I kind of play anything," and she's like still in the game, so it's kind of awkward because I'm shouting, but I don't like shouting, you know. And she's like, "Oh, just take Rebecca." No, not Rebecca. Bridget out. Just take Bridget out. So I said, "Okay, I'll take Bridget out." So I said, "Bridget, Bridget." Little did I know, there are 2 Bridgets on our team. Two. Okay, so 2 girls are looking at me and I'm like, I don't know what to, One of them comes running and just looks at me like, "Who are you? Like, what? How do you know me? What are you doing here?" And you know, it's kind of awkward because you think you're gonna bang their stick as you go out, but they don't. They don't bang your stick. I always put mine out just in case, though. Sophia banged my stick, but yeah, that's a different story. So yeah. That ref was just so weird. Like, she's so sarcastic, you couldn't tell what she was gonna do next, if she was joking or not, you know. So, that's the end of my story.